8টা
Country to celebrate Holy Eid al-Azha tomorrow, President and Prime Minister greet countrymen on occasion. 5 Eid Jamaats to be held at Baitul Mukarram National Mosque. We will emerge victorious in our fight against Corona, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, urging all to follow health protection rules. Sacrificial animals markets facing mad rush at last moment, mixed reaction over prices. People still leaving Dhaka to get back to their routes, launches, trains and buses overcrowded. Strict action to be taken if extra fare collected, says Obaidul Qadir. Countrywide death toll from coronavirus showing a downward trend in last 24 hours. Infection rate stands at 29.31%. At least 30 people killed in bomb attack on a market in Iraqi capital Baghdad. And in Harare, Bangladesh whitewashed Zimbabwe, winning by 5 wickets in the last ODI. Tamim adjudged player of the match. Assalamu alaikum. This is News at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Centre. I'm Mahmoud Rahman. Those were the headlines. Let's move on now to the details. Holy Eid al-Azha, the second biggest religious festival of the Muslims, will be celebrated across the country tomorrow with due solemnity and religious fervour. Eid al-Azha is celebrated on the 10th of Zilhajj, as Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi wasallam offered to sacrifice his son, Hazrat Ismail alayhi wasallam, to please Almighty Allah. To commemorate this historic event, the Muslims all over the world offer prayers in congregations and sacrifice animals in the name of Almighty Allah on the day. Considering the COVID-19 pandemic, the Muslim devotees of the country are set to celebrate the Eid festival, maintaining health guidelines and social distance strictly. Marking the Eid al-Azha, 5 congregations will be held at Baitul Mukarram National Mosque tomorrow. The first Eid Jamaat will be held at 7 a.m., while the second, third and fourth Eid Jamaat will be held at 8, 9 and 10 a.m. respectively. The fifth and last Eid Jamaat will be held at 10:45 a.m. Besides, Eid Jamaats will be held at different mosques, Eidgahs and open places across the country. Meanwhile, President Mohammed Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina have greeted the countrymen, especially the Muslims, on the occasion of the Holy Eid al-Azha. The President urged all citizens of the country to celebrate Eid festival, maintaining the health guidelines. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said Bangladesh must win the struggle against the coronavirus, urging all to maintain the health guidelines accordingly to check the deadly virus. The Prime Minister said this while extending her greetings to the countrymen on the occasion of the Holy Eid al-Azha. In a recorded video message aired by Bangladesh television this morning, she greeted Bangladeshis who live in the country and abroad.
প্রিয় দেশবাসী, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। ত্যাগের মহিমায় সমুজ্জ্বল পবিত্র ঈদ উল আজহার শুভেচ্ছা জানাই সকলকে। প্রবাসী ভাই বোনদের প্রতি রইল আমার আন্তরিক শুভেচ্ছা। গত 1 বছরের বেশি সময় ধরে আমরা করোনা ভাইরাসের মহামারীর বিরুদ্ধে লড়াই করে যাচ্ছি, আর এই লড়াইয়ে আমরা অনেক আপনজনদের হারিয়েছি। আজকে তাদের স্মরণ করছি, তাদের আত্মার মাগফিরাত কামনা করছি। তবে এই লড়াইয়ে আমাদেরকে জিততেই হবে এবং আমরা জিতব ইনশাআল্লাহ। আসুন কোরবানির ত্যাগের মহিমায় উজ্জীবিত হয়ে আমরা দেশ ও দেশের মানুষের কল্যাণে কাজ করি। করোনা ভাইরাস প্রতিরোধে স্বাস্থ্যবিধি মেনে চলুন। সকলে ভালো থাকুন, সুস্থ থাকুন, নিরাপদ থাকুন। ঈদ মোবারক।
Last moment sale is going on in the cattle markets as the nation is going to celebrate Eid al-Azha tomorrow. According to traders, all cattle markets have been experiencing rush of buyers since yesterday. Demand for small and medium-sized cattle is high in all markets, including Gaptulihat. Meanwhile, seasonal traders are selling cattle at different areas in the capital beyond fixed markets. Hundreds of homebound people are leaving Dhaka today, ignoring health restrictions just one day before Eid al-Adha. Huge crowds were seen at bus terminals, launch carts and rail stations, despite the looming dangers of a resurgent corona pandemic. Homegoers are waiting hours in long queues at bus stations and launch carts. On the other hand, people are experiencing happy and smooth journey by train, maintaining health guidelines. Meanwhile, road transport workers are not maintaining hygiene rules. Transport leaders said huge traffic tailbacks in the highways created vehicle shortage and assured to resolve the mismanagement. Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir has directed the BRTA to go for measures against buses charging extra fares at different terminals in the capital. He called upon transport owners and leaders of the workers' organisations to run their vehicles as per conditions set earlier. The minister was speaking at a news briefing at his official residence today. Obaidul Qadir has expressed sympathy to those who are facing difficulties during the Eid journey. He says Sheikh Hasina comes forward with her all-out efforts to help people in their crisis. On the other hand, leaders of the BNP look for exit routes and maintain safe distances from people in that case.
লকডাউন সহ বিদ্যমান পরিস্থিতির কারণে এবারকার ঈদে পণ্যবাহী ট্রাক, লরি এবং কাভার্ড ভ্যানও চলাচল করছে। তাই যানবাহনের চাপ বেশি, তবে কয়েকটি মহাসড়কে মানুষ যাচ্ছে নির্বিঘ্নে। আর শেষ দিনে মহাসড়কে যাত্রীর চাপ আরও বাড়তে পারে। এই অবস্থায় হাইওয়ে পুলিশ, জেলা পুলিশ, জেলা উপজেলা প্রশাসন সহ সংশ্লিষ্ট সকলকে ধৈর্যের সাথে পরিস্থিতি মোকাবিলার আহ্বান জানাচ্ছি। যারা ঈদ যাত্রায় ভোগান্তির মুখে পড়েছেন তাদের প্রতি আমি আন্তরিকভাবে দুঃখ প্রকাশ করছি। আমি আবারও পরিবহন মালিক ও শ্রমিক সংগঠনের নেতৃবৃন্দকে শর্ত মেনে যানবাহন চলাচলের অনুরোধ করছি। নগরীর টার্মিনালগুলোতে বিআরটি এর মোবাইল কোড কাজ করছে। অতিরিক্ত ভাড়া আদায় এবং শর্ত লঙ্ঘনকারী যানবাহনের বিরুদ্ধে ব্যবস্থা গ্রহণ করা হচ্ছে। করোনা সংক্রমণের উচ্চমাত্রা এমন পরিস্থিতি অসতর্ক হলে ভয়াবহ পরিস্থিতি তৈরি হতে পারে বলে বিশেষজ্ঞগণ সতর্ক করে দিয়েছেন। তাই ঈদানন্দ যেন বিষাদের রূপ না নিতে পারে, সেজন্য আমি ঘরমুখ মানুষদের প্রতি আকুল আহ্বান জানাচ্ছি আবারও। তাই ঈদের এই আনন্দ ভ্রমণ যেন কান্নার রূপ না নেয়, সেজন্য নিজেকে সুরক্ষা বলয়ের মধ্যে রাখতে হবে, সতর্ক থাকতে হবে, অন্যকে সতর্ক করতে হবে।
Bangladesh reported 200 COVID-19 deaths today, while 11,579 new infections during the same period. Directorate General of Health Services, DGHS, in its routine daily statement today said the death toll has risen to 18,325 from coronavirus, and the tally of infections has risen to 11,28,889. The recovery count rose to 9,51,340 after another 9,997 patients recovered today. The statement said 29.31% of 39,510 samples tested positive. DGHS statistics showed of people infected from the beginning, 84.27% recovered and 1.62% died. The statement said of the 200 deaths, 1 is between 11 to 20 years, 6 are between 21 to 30, 12 are between 31 to 40 years, 27 are between 41 to 50, 48 are between 51 to 60, while 106 are above 60 years of age. 111 out of the 200 people died were male, while 89 were female. DGHS informed that 51 people died in Dhaka Division, 49 in Chattogram Division, 12 in Rajshahi Division, 50 in Khulna Division, 7 in Bodishal Division, 11 in Sylhet Division, 12 in Rangpur Division, and 8 died in Mymensingh Division. Eminent British journalist and a true friend of Bangladesh, Simon Dring, passed away while undergoing treatment at a Romanian hospital on Friday at the age of 76. Simon Dring covered the atrocities of Pakistani forces during the Great Liberation War of Bangladesh in 1971. He was the first foreign journalist who risked his life to present the real picture of Pakistan Army's mass killing and barbarities on armed Bengalis to the world community in 1971. In 2012, the Bangladesh government awarded Muktijuddha Moitri Sammanana to Mr. Dring for his outstanding role during the War of Liberation in 1971. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina expressed deep shock and sorrow at the death of Simon Dring. In their separate messages, they prayed for the eternal peace of the departed soul and conveyed deep sympathy to the members of his bereaved family. Besides, Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood and State Minister of the Ministry Dr. Murad Hassan expressed profound shock and sorrow at the death of Simon Dring. Welcome back. Now some international news. The COVID-19 global death toll crosses 41,16,000 and over 19,18,98,000 people have been infected globally. Besides, more than 17,46,99,000 people have recovered from the virus so far. The US now has 3,50,19,000 confirmed cases and 6,24,000 deaths. India has now 3,11,81,000 confirmed cases and 4,14,000 deaths. At least 30 people have been killed and dozens more wounded in a bomb attack on a busy market in the Iraqi capital, Baghdad. The device exploded in the Al-Wahailat market in the northern Sadr city area as families were shopping in preparation of the Islamic festival of Eid al-Adha on Tuesday. It was the deadliest bombing in Baghdad in 6 months. The Islamic State group IS claimed it was behind the blast, saying one of its members detonated an explosive vest. Now some sports news. Bangladesh beat Zimbabwe by 5 wickets in the last ODI of the 3-match series and whitewashed the hosts in Harare today. It is the 50th win in ODI match against Zimbabwe, while the Zimbabweans became whitewashed for the 6th time to the Tigers. The emphatic win also ensured all the available 30 ICC ODI Super League points from the 3-match series. Zimbabwe batted first and scored 298 runs in 49 overs and 3 balls. Regis Chakabva scored 84 for the hosts. In reply, Bangladesh reached their victory target for 5 wickets with 12 balls remaining. Tamim Iqbal scored his career's 14th century and scored 112. Nurul Hassan Shohan was unbeaten on 45. Tamim was adjudged player of the match, while Shakib Al Hassan was adjudged player of the series. To end the bulletin, here once again are the headlines. Country to celebrate Holy Eid al-Adha tomorrow, President and Prime Minister greet countrymen on occasion. 5 Eid Jamats to be held at Baitul Mukarram National Mosque. We will emerge victorious in our fight against Corona, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, urging all to follow health protection rules. Sacrificial cattle markets facing mad rush at last moment. Mixed reaction over prices. People still leaving Dhaka to get back to their routes. Launches, trains and buses overcrowded. Strict action to be taken if extra fare collected, says Obaidul Qadir. Countrywide death toll from coronavirus showing a downward trend in the last 24 hours. The infection rate stands at 29.31%. At least 30 people killed in bomb attack on a market in Iraqi capital Baghdad. And in Harare, Bangladesh whitewashed Zimbabwe, winning by 5 wickets in the last ODI. Tamim adjudged player of the match. That's it from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us. We request you, please do follow the health guidelines, wear a mask and stay safe from Corona. Khuda Hafiz.
প্রিয় দেশবাসী, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। ত্যাগের মহিমায় সমুজ্জ্বল পবিত্র ঈদুল আজহা